Welcome to GSTL people, and today we've got the Honda Stepwagon, which is 2005. These cars are not really available in the UK on the market, but if you would want to, you could possibly import one from Japan, I believe so these come from. Sorry about the wind. And yeah, it's a quite cool car. It's got 7 seats. That's what it looks inside. And then you've got these 2 seats that I just drop down. And yeah, quite an executive car. You don't come across many of these. But it's not about the car, what it is. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing reverse sensors, and also I will be installing a dash cam that goes onto the rear mirror, well, rear view mirror, whatever you call it. So it will be reverse when you reverse, and then it will have the dash cam, so it's like all in one type of unit. I will show you when I get to fit in, but for now I'm gonna crack on with the back. I believe I'm gonna reverse the car, put it on the rams, because I'm gonna have to take the bumper off to drill all the holes and to install all the sensors. And after that I will be doing the reverse camera and the dash cam in one. So yeah, I believe that's it. I'm gonna get cracking with that and see what it's gonna be like. So here we are. I'll put it on rams, lifted it up, and basically I'm gonna remove this. All you have to do is that one on the side here, same as on the other side, there too, and like I said, that one and that one, and then from underneath you've got basically this one, if you can see. So that one and that one, and I believe this whole bumper should come off. But if you want to see this whole thing, just go on my YouTube channel and you will be able to find the whole process of that. So yeah, let me take this thing off and we'll proceed with the sensor. Well, the bumper is all off. It was simple and easy. Like I said, just keep an eye for a video. There will be one how to remove this bumper. So now I need to wire this thing in. This is what I'm going to be installing today. Parking sensors. So these are universal ones. You can actually get them in many variety of colors, from black to grey to red to yellow to white, whatever, blue, any color desire. I'll put a link down for this one in the description, just so you can have a look if you want to see it. So this is what you've got: 4 sensors, they're looking like that. Sticky tape, sensor plates. These will go into the bumper. Then you've got the beeper. We'll be installing it somewhere. We'll find out where. Then you have the control module, all the ins and outs, A, B, C, D, and some crimps to tap into the reverse wire, and the power wire. So black one will go straight to the ground and red one will go to the reverse. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have to take this light out and see what's going on, because that's believe you could just take them off and you get to the wiring and everything. If I can't get away, I will just route everything to here, everything in the bumper, and then that will go into the light. It should work really, but yeah, I'm gonna get some of this. I'm gonna take all that out. I'm gonna set a camera or something like that and I'll take it off or whatever. I'll see what I'm gonna be doing, but yeah, let's get down to business. Right, after 3 days, no, just joking. So I don't have to take this light at all because there's not even a reverse light in there. The reverse light is in there. My bad. Yeah, no. But basically, I've took all that apart. So just pop these clips, undid that, and the liner came out, and this is where the main wiring cable is. You can see them all there, all them wires. So I'm gonna trace the wire for the reverse light turn on, and then I'm just gonna trace it all the way along down. To be honest, actually this wire comes down here, so I might actually just try and find it from here. But what I've done is I've drilled a hole in there with a step drill like this. So, and then here's a plastic bung in here, which is looking like, I don't know if I could find this thing now. God knows where the hell I'll put it. It should be here. You little shit. Where is it gone now? Come on. Couldn't have just fell. I had it in. Alright, never mind. Basically it looks like this, because we've got another one. So it looks like this. So I popped that open and I drilled another hole through again. So this is all gonna be my wiring for the sensors going into this hole, and from there I'm gonna feed these wires with this thing open here. I'm gonna mount the box module. I'm gonna mount it there. So, and everything, all the cables are just gonna go nice tape, boom, inside there. And then from here, well, the power is gonna go from these wires here. This harness for the reverse. We'll just gonna have to find this wire, and I'm gonna install the beeper somewhere in here. Maybe it's on the side. Probably I'll just stick it on or screw it on because it's like that. So it'll just be sitting there like that. And then yeah, I believe that's gonna be it for the installation of that. Then I'm gonna have to go and sort the bumper out, put all the sensors in, drill them in, measure them in, and all that stuff. But yeah, that's what it is so far. I'm gonna proceed and do all what I said, run all the wires, install everything, the module box and stuff like that, and then we'll get onto the bumper. So I've decided to go for wiring that is in here. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there's a loom in here, in the black conduit. So the reverse wire, reverse signal wire is brown, but you have two browns, and the brown one that you need is the thinnest out of them all. So there is one thicker brown which is not for the reverse. I've checked it with my multimeter and that. The other one is for, and then the other one, the thin one, is for the reverse. So you just skin the wire a little bit off, just so you expose the wire. Then widen it out. And basically stick your wire through there, through the little opening between the strands, and voila. Just make sure you go around the wire a few times so it's got a nice decent connection. At the moment I'm not going to be doing any tidying up, because I want to check that it will work, and that's what I do all the time. No matter what, I always check. So I'm gonna plug all these things in and we'll try them out, because sometimes the voltage that goes to the bulbs is not enough, and that's the biggest problem what you can face when installing reverse cameras and stuff like that, because the voltmeter was reading 10 volts, not 12. So I'm gonna find that one out in a second. So I'm gonna go pop down the put it in reverse. So yeah, that's in the reverse now, and I need to touch the ground somewhere. Yes, it works. Yes, it works. So yeah, that's good. I can actually now do all the wiring in, install all the beepers and buzzers. It's got nasty noise to it, like you definitely won't miss this thing. A little piezo speaker. So I'm thinking about just mounting it on straight away, and I can access to all the plugins as I go. So I'm gonna grab some sticky tape, because that's what I'm gonna be using. I kind of drilled through, because if I drill, I'll drill through the thingy, but I'll show you where it's going. 2 seconds. So I've got some nice sticky tape. There, like that. This is really good stuff. So let's peel this stuff off, and we'll just stick that box, and I'll show you where it's going to be going. This sticky tape is from Wix or Toolstation, I believe, so Screwfix, something like that. I'll put a link down actually with anyways, but once it's on, it's on. So this is where it sits. As you can see, it's just there. The whole thing is there, and all the cables are just gonna go in, and I'll just cable tie them all nicely, and that's it. It'll be all good. So next now is to actually wire everything in, and I don't know whether to. I need to drill a hole in there for the negative cable, and I need to get some crimp terminals, so I'm gonna go get them. So I'm gonna be using the self tapper, to be honest. Let me pull it this way. I'm just gonna use a self tapper. Hopefully I'll get through this little thin metal breeze. Right, that's cool, went through. Obviously you need to clean the area off. So you get a nice decent ground. My crimp. So you'll get this crimped up. I don't know, this wire is quite shabby, but we'll see. Crimp. Like that, should be fine. Now I can tape up this cable from that I've installed before, because everything's working fine. Like that. Now I can put the ground in. Like that. And this little thing goes back, and we'll probably actually I need to go get some cable ties. We'll cable tie all that stuff up properly, but at first I need to have my little pasty. Man's hungry. And so that's there. I'm gonna take these off. Like that. And push that behind there. Pull the connector through and plug it in. That's it. Later on the date, when I've got all the cables in for the reverse and that, I'll just cable tie them all together and we'll be nice and neat. Now next mission is to install this beeper, and this beeper I want to install it here just above the thing here, and it will just get cable tied to that trunking that goes for the reverse and all the lights. So I'm gonna drop this down where it needs to go. Actually, so the buzzer is going to be sitting here on the top, and I'm just trying to feed this cable through where it needs to go. Just kind of drop it in behind everywhere where it needs to go. Right there. I've got the cable, and I need to push it through here behind this basically here, so I can actually mount it. I'm gonna get some nice I would have thought they would have supplied with 2 little screws, but no, I'm gonna go get some screws so I can put it in the line out there. Here I've sold some screws that I've kept from previous installs and stuff, so always stuff comes in handy. So yeah, it's gonna be about somewhere like that. So too big. I'm gonna have to go find some smaller ones because it hits the metal straight away, or I'll actually glue it on, but never mind then. I'm gonna cable tie this cable. And that's the buzzer is in. Like I said, that is in, and I'm gonna basically tidy up all this panel, put all that in together, and then we'll crack on with the bumper itself. So wish me luck.